Eureka.
We make plays every day, yeah. 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 Hit 'em with the run pass option. I run shit or I shred from the pocket. I'm always shopping, I'm always copping, and always pray I'm falling like leaves an item. Hey, what could I say? I make plays every day. Catch me with a thick one, make her pay what she weigh. And then some. Welcome to my kingdom. Really in the field, never got my feet up. Go hard, push a hard line. Yeah, been around, peep the archives. Yeah. Off top, it's a long grind. You don't need to watch to see that it's our time, yeah. I'm counting chips, finna take the chip. You counterfeits, better pay attention. I'm about a chick, catch me in my bag. Sunday to Sunday, living that. We make plays every day, yeah. 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 We make plays every day, yeah.
Could be one sitting in the pocket. I like to dip and dunk, but I rock it. Money, money, money is the topic. Win, win, win.
What it do, Playmakers? Oh, I got Bogart muted. My bad, Bogey.
Sorry, man.
There you go. You're good.
I was already yelling. Listen, go ahead and put me back on mute. I ain't gonna lie. Playmakers assemble. Hit me with a spinning woo wop.
Oh shit! Hold on. He caught me pouring a drink. I got you.
Power.
There it is.
Power up.
We have assembled.
Hey, all we need is two more.
I got my non-alcoholic beverage.
Hey, but yeah, we got Average Joe. Shout out to my dog Joe. Excuse me, AKA Average Joe. My dog Don, 100%, man. I'm in his league, 100% with a few of my other fellas, 100%, man. This motherfucker filling up slowly but surely, bro. 100%, man. All we need is two people, dog.
Yeah, we got two people. Let me go ahead and hold on.
Let me go put it out. Let me see if Chris wants to join.
Let me share the screen. That way everybody knows. Tonight, everybody, welcome into the Real Fantasy Playmakers.
We got one spot left.
We got one spot left for our single QB redraft, mock draft. Thank you for everybody who's been chilling out and jumping in there. Appreciate all of that. Everybody in the chat, salute to y'all. Salute Derek, Emil, Albert, and then, of course, everybody else.
Derek's smarter than me.
Why is that?
Tell him, Derek. Put it in the chat. Go ahead, continue.
Oh, Derek says he's driving right now, but he said salute.
It's all right. He's
Salute.
That's why he won't text and drive. See?
Oh, it's filled up.
We are
all
filled.
Right. Let me go ahead and present the draft board here. Which one is it? Not that one. This one.
Present the draft board.
There we go. Boom. And then I guess I'm gonna have to do this. I got it there.
You want to run the promo and all that just to give everybody some time to get the green lights on?
For sure. Let's do that. While we're waiting, let's go ahead and you see it there at the bottom of the screen. The summer sale has extended. Let's try saying that one 5 times fast. You got some really good stuff out there. Yeah, we got Bogart wearing the GWN shirt right there in red, rocking it. You can get that for $12 if you use code BOOM12 at checkout, guys. But right now, $14 t-shirts though.
I got mine on. I got mine.
There you go. 35%. Oh, that's a nice one right there, Lee. Let me see that. That's a good one. Yep.
Okay, look at Lee. He's starting.
Yeah, the LA Siege, LA Chargers jam. Nice. Like it. So yeah, go ahead and head on over to neonpeacockmerch.com, like you see down there at the bottom of the screen. Use code BOOM12 at checkout for $12 t-shirts. Everything else on the website, guys, is 35% off. So 35% off of everything. So you grab a fine art print, it's typically, in a little higher price, take 35% off of that. You want a hoodie or a jacket. Now's a great time to grab a hoodie. You can get those for under 30 bucks, I think, or right around that price point. So it's really, really, really good. I know it's the summer, right? But there's a lot of other products out there, mugs, t-shirts.
Shout out to all our fans in Alaska rocking hoodies right now.
Well, you know what? One of the most famous things that Keon Coleman said as coming into a rookie, he says, I like to buy my puff coats when Christmas is over work because it's cheaper. If you buy it the season ahead of time, you're going to get it cheaper. So like Big Bro said, take advantage of the sale, $30 hoodies, Big Bro, 100%.
That's right. That's right.
And they're high quality hoodies.
Yeah, and if you ain't rocking with that, give your head a shake.
Yeah, you can definitely get something for your head. You can grab a trucker hat or a dad hat of all the designs as well. If there's something up there that you see and you want it on the style is not up there in a particular design, let me know. I'll get that fixed for you. Put it right up there. They added stuff like scarves and I don't know what else, right? But anyway, we're ready to rock and roll with this promo. We got a bunch of green lights going. I think Spencer was eating, and he does have the second pick, so we're going to give him a little bit more time. But we'll run the promo, and then we'll come back and chat it up a little bit, maybe break down some news from earlier today before we get the mock rolling. Here we go. All right, and Spencer said, fire it up when we're ready. So that being said, there you have it, folks, the latest promo video from neonpeacockmerch.com. Make sure you're checking that stuff out. The sale is going to happen all the way up until the 7th. You guys got until Monday, clear the weekend. But don't wait. Add the stuff into your cart now. Apply the discount code before you do check out and save some money on these things, saving some serious cash, giving them basically away for free. So go check that out and pick up your favorite designs. All right, we're ready to rock and roll, folks. Let's see. Sleeper. Start the draft. All right, here we go. This is a single QB. Jamar Chase off the board. And I won't put anything in my queue, but I'll talk it up and we'll talk picks. Jamar Chase, kind of a foregone conclusion in a lot of redraft stuff. I think that's just the way it goes. We know how Mighty Joe Young throws the football and what the offense wants to do, and their defense ain't that great.
Terrible.
Bijan off the board. CD going to number 3. They're flying through this one. Indiana Jones. It's the only I don't know who that is. Indiana.
Where you at, Indiana Jones, Drew?
He's going through his what am I? I'm in 3 picks. Okay. I see what we're doing.
We're going to weight it down.
We may have to weight it down. While we're doing that, here you go.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Oh, come on, dude.
Justin Jefferson. All right, that's not bad. We figured he would have gone probably.
That countdown was right on point. Boom, we got out of it. Boom, Justin Jefferson.
I know. That's pretty good. And that puts me on the clock with Barkley gone in a 1 QB league, 3 receivers already. I kind of like to go high T. I'm going to split hairs here between the 2 Detroit guys, but I'm going to go Jahmyr Gibbs because he's my number 1 RB anyway. So I'll take him there.
I love that, big bro.
Let's go.
There goes Malik Neighbors at 107.
We got PB
Money
and Wade
Neighbors.
You're.
Did I miss any? I did miss a drop. Hold on. Bijan win at the 102. And we do have the ketchup bottle. I mean, the mustard bottle. Sorry. The mustard bottle. Where the fuck is it? There we go. Here's the Bijan mustard.
Someone cut the cheese.
And then Derrick Henry, followed by Puka Nakua.
I see you, Mulu.
That's right. I like that Puka pick right there, man.
Where's there was one for King Henry.
The new king.
Then Genty, followed by Amon Ra, who kind of slipped. I probably would have taken him over. Well, I thought about it, right? Nico Collins at the end.
Nice talk.
Brian Thomas.
You let that shit slap. Like that.
Now what we doing here at the 2-2?
Jump to the beat like a Metatron.
Got PB and waivers in his house.
Fella.
Rock a drum to the beat like a metronome. Bogart Scott Free, call me Metatron.
And Devon Acham now off the board. There goes Christian McCaffrey. Good value, I suppose. Christian McCaffrey. Sleeper didn't do it, but I still will. Brock Bowers, good value. There's a couple of picks before I'm back. Drake London. Right before the Dirty Bird might have gotten sniped there. Who knows?
Does Drake London have the Drake eyebrows?
We're not going to do that here.
I need to go look at the ADP market index and see how far Tyreek jumped up with.
There's AJ Brown, and so I will take a receiver here, and it's going to be Lad McConkey.
Fire up the back.
Yeah.
The lighting. The lighting.
Oh, Josh Jacobs, and then Jonathan Taylor Thomas, followed by Bucky Irving.
Buck.
Drake London is elite, says PB waivers.
Moving on back.
He could be tougher. like physically tougher. He's like a big receiver, but anyways, here comes a 3rd round reversal.
Oh, we're doing a reversal.
Yeah, we did. I just threw it in there just to shake it up.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I fucking love that.
I'm unbiased because I'm pick 6, so I just threw it in there to shake everybody else up.
I'm just pick 6, so I'm unaffected.
All right, JSN to Enrique, filling up his receiver slots. Spencer, boo.
Right, I just knew I had a double up. I did not notice the 3rd round of reversal.
God damn, the Blue Jays just swept the Yankees. Holy shit.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, bro. I made the phone call.
Spencer's upset. Come on now. You're fine. You split. You went running back receiver. You're good.
Reversal. I can hear him already. You guys sounded just like him.
You did. That's spot on.
That's a Spencer Guru.
Blood orange pomegranate. Oh, clock's ticking. We might get an auto here. Josh Allen, first quarterback. What's up, Crook? I ain't mad at it. At the 3-2.
They went insane when they took cocaine.
Trey McBride, followed by Kyron Williams.
Oh, come on.
What up, Crooked?
Lamar Jackson off the board. Chris Brown, I'm on deck. Pause. Who do I like here? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just grab a onesie position, but it's not going to be a QB. It's going to be a tight end. I'm going to take George Kittle.
GKO.
James Cook, followed by Marvin Harrison.
Mm-hmm.
There goes Joe Burrow.
Sky. Shout out everybody that got ran over in my way. Feel low and I'm mad, so we're flipping away.
Mike Evans.
I'm in the play. When I touch down, we gon' split the kick. I innovate. Play the same old game.
I was almost going to take Terry McLaurin. That way I had the both Scottish lads.
The Scottish lads. Hey, I got a league where I got both of them in.
Yeah, that's what's
Shout
up.
out to my commissioner, Average Joe's. In his league, I got the Scottish lad, Terry McLaurin, and I got Justin Herbert as for my stack, bro.
Oh, he got the laddies. Fire up the bagpipes.
I got
God,
Rashi.
Spencer, God damn you.
Rashi, that's a great pick there. Forgot about him.
Rashi.
I see.
Okay.
Okay.
Good timing.
Rice, baby.
Come on now. That's it. That's what we running with.
That's what it is.
That's what we running with right there, big bro. On my mama.
Rashi, rice, baby.
That's it. On my mama. Facts.
There goes
I ain't gonna get that.
Devontae Adams, Ken Walker, Breece Hall off the board. And now I will take, with my next pick,
And with my next pick, voila.
it's gonna be Joe Mixon.
Let's go, Sergio Mix-a-Lot. Hit the drop.
Do I have it?
Oh, do we?
I think I took it down.
Okay. Well, he likes touchdowns and he cannot lie.
He cannot lie. That's right. Yeah, I might have taken that one down. Kamara.
I don't know if we're running another one.
Yeah. Reload that thing.
The AK.
Yeah.
Crook want to know if we're gonna run another one. I don't know if we're gonna run another one. We're gonna probably go after it. Go over the picks.
Yeah, if anything, we might do a consensus.
Yeah.
Safe to say I'm not mad anymore. There you go. Your guy probably still fell to you anyway.
Yeah, you already know, big bro, on everything. Miss facts, Crook.
Patty Mahomes. So there goes Hurts and Patrick Mahomes.
You don't want to catch Joe Mixon in the food court.
Mm-hmm. DJ Moore, Omarion Hampton, Chuba Hubbard.
Bump, bump, bump.
I mean, I need to get that one.
What's that one I was looking for?
Yeah, we locked and loaded. Packing heavy metal on my rock and roll shit. Can never be settled on mob and faux shit.
Oh no, we got an auto. Not on this one, but coming down the line.
My dog, Indiana Jones, man.
There's Laporta, the 5'2".
Hey.
Average Joe's on the clock.
It was up to me. Doing God's work, making sure you fucks don't breathe. Yeah, talk that shit. Slide through, rocket shit. Get the rocket shit. Yeah, talk that shit. Slide through and rocket shit.
Pickens.
The knocking shit. Get the rocking shit.
Metcalf.
For the bride, how I'm rocking. Touchdown out of 10 and get it popping. I remember being broke when I'm shopping. I got the game by the throat and I'm squeezing. I ain't leaving. I'm here to stay. If you catch it, I'll throw it. It's a play. That's a bet. I'm about to check. I'm running laps, tracks, naked tech.
I be rocking to the neck. I'm with some game.
Count cake, swerving in and out of lanes.
Hawkinson.
Hawkinson.
Dirty Bird on the clock.
Shout out to my dog Zach, man.
Shout out to the homie, right?
Heart to Start representative, man.
Sugar.
If you got the heart to start, you got nuts of a champion.
Come on now.
I got nuts, but not those champions.
I got the heart to start and the nuts of a champion. Don't get ran over.
Portland Sutton. That's a damn good pick right there. Let's see who I'm looking at.
A Grand Prix.
I've been trying to trade Cortland Sutton for
none of where they
Devontae
spoke
Adams
when they
all
asked
day.
me.
Let's go Devonta Smith.
Okay.
Who's in that league? Nobody in that league in this.
Okay, drop.
There goes Flowers and then Waddle.
The funky.
Followed by Jonnu.
What?
How's the milk real good? We just got it. Horrible.
The funky bee.
Heard my son say, I think the milk's no good.
Yeah, the motherfucking grocery store be having that shit with only 3 days left sometimes, you punk
Oh, I
motherfuckers.
hate that shit.
My girl worked at Trader
Oh,
Joe's.
everything.
So she
Facts,
always
bro.
was
They ain't no
everywhere we
good
go,
for that
she gotta
shit,
get the one in
bro.
the back. Because they're going to push the almost expired ones to the front. I'm like,
100%.
There's good James Conner. There goes Aaron Jones.
There goes that man again.
And DeAndre Swift. That man again. There goes that man again.
Mama. There go that man.
Fresh as hell.
My phone tell me it's my turn to
Like a
pick.
mannequin.
Turn to pick. Let's catch up with the chat here. My bad. See, Laporta Potty. Cubs going into overtime. Free baseball. Kids left the milk out. No, I think they're putting it in the the door of the fridge and not like leaving it in there. I don't know, man. They took Williams, man. That was who I was going after. Now what do I do? I know what I'm doing.
Talk that shit. Fly through in a rocket ship.
Yeah, y'all was going on that, bro.
What happened?
Y'all was going on that motherfucker.
Right? Franco, knock you for the broad, how I'm rocking. Touchdown out of town, get it popping. I'm never being broke, but I'm shopping. I got the game by the throat, and I'm squeezing. I ain't leaving.
I'm gonna take a rookie here.
That's a play.
And I'm gonna take
a bet.
Sean Judkins.
Not a check. Hey, Franco. The simplicity with so much complex is a dope style. That's him.
Yeah, bro, know what he doing.
Bro, is no joke. When I hear dope artists like that, I pray they make it.
My mama.
IPOC. I thought about Pacheco.
Okay.
But I wanted a rookie. I was like, give me the Cleveland Browns supposed
the youngster?
Yeah, the Judkins.
Oh, shit.
And Henderson and Harvey went back to back.
Yeah, Henderson and Harvey went before that. So I was like, well, Judkins is still here. Give me that. The guy who's, I don't know if he's going to face a lot of competition from who's the other rookie? The Browns drafted?
Oh, you got
Samson.
Judkins and you got the
I want to talk to Samson.
Samson.
Diaz.
Call him over to my place.
Dick Short.
All right, then Tetris McMillan, followed by David Montgomery, Chris Olave, and now Woodrow's on the clock. What up, Woodrow?
Fella.
What up, Wood?
Emil said, what y'all plans for the 4th?
I'm barbecuing for everyone tomorrow. Burgers and hot dogs, nice and simple. I got a new grill, so I have 2 bags of charcoal because I got to burn it, and then I got to.
Parties Friday, Saturday.
That's what's up.
It's the young godson's birthday. Shout out to him. I think he's turning 17. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And then my daughter's turning 12. We got the Dublé double action party going on. You know what I mean? Made a couple phone calls.
Yeah, I'm like Peacock. I'm on the grill tomorrow, man. Oh my mama, I'm gonna get out there early.
It's pretty nice out here tomorrow, right, JD?
I cut all my backyard. It's nice and looks pristine, bro.
Yeah. We had so much rain today and tomorrow, but at least our grill is underneath, so I can do that one.
Yeah, my cousin came and cut my yard yesterday, man. This shit looks so good. I can't wait to get out there on that grill. I was on there last night with some little drumettes.
I should just fire up the grill tonight, have it pre-burned, because I haven't burned it. It's brand new. You know what I mean?
Oh, my mama.
Oh, shit. The Tetris joint.
Uh-oh.
Random Tetris.
Shout out to Ted McMillan.
We just need that for him.
We got 2 brand new drops within 2 minutes. We got the Rashi Ice baby. Now we got the Tetris. Oh my mama, man. Hey, only on the GWN. Man. We getting ready for Sunday.
Baby.
So
we getting ready for Sundays, Brad.
After Olave was Tony Pasta, followed by Addison, and now Enriquez.
Hey, forget about it.
And Travis Hunter.
Hey, Tony Pasta, forget about it.
He got BTJR and Travis Hunter.
God damn it.
One of them's got to work.
Right.
There goes Jerry Judy.
Hey,
there goes
I
Chris
am
Godwin.
Luigi. Hella shrooms in me. Disappear like Houdini. Bitch. What?
Oh, flow.
Luigi. Hey.
So Hunter, Judy, Godwin, Ridley.
Where's Demario Douglas at? Someone draft him. This is his drop.
There's
Demario.
There's what's this guy? Kyle Johnson? Kevin Johnson? Kyle Johnson? What's his name?
Kyle.
The rookie.
Oh, Caleb.
Caleb.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. There goes Evan Ingram. I totally forgot about him. Oh, I'm on the clock. All right, and now's as good as time as any. Now's as good as time as any to pull the trigger on the rooster. Oh, they come to.
Hey, this video game shit is hard. I'm about to say this. Doodle-doo, motherfucker!
There goes Roma Dunze, Travis Kelce at the 7-9. That's great value for the old guy. Might be his last year. And then Jawan Jennings. Joanna Man.
Joanna Man on my mama.
Hey, we're in the elevator.
All right. There goes, after Jawan Jennings, Khalil Shakir.
Oh, baby, when you talk like that, you make a woman go mad.
She makes those hips go live.
Mm-hmm. And then Travis Etienne, also another great value there. Guru said nice pick there, Lee.
Thank you.
Man, Joku, fuck it.
Njoku.
Yeah, that Jawan Jennings pick was a damn good pick.
Video games give me money.
Yeah, I hate leagues with tight ends, so I was like, I'm going to just take a good one. I had to take Kittle kind of early. There goes Jacoby Myers. It's a great pick there.
My baloney has a first name.
There's Bo Nix, who I probably would have taken if somebody would have taken Mayfield. So I just wanted
Bo Nix is at the 8. Fucking
God damn.
Hey, I need y'all to go watch my quarterback video.
That's a damn good value.
Hey, matter of fact, don't watch it because we want to keep Bo Nix at the 8 for a single quarterback.
Don't watch that one.
Yeah,
Put everyone watch it. Put a like on it.
Everything. Matter of fact, we gonna put that on private. Oh, everything.
There you go.
Who was that? Shout
I
out
needed
to the auto draft for Indiana Jones Drew.
a receiver here, so I'm going to take Josh Downs.
Shout out to Peacock on my
I
mind.
like the grade.
And this is because I've come around on Josh Downs because of the videos from JD.
Come on now, big bro. Appreciate that, my dog.
Those are some damn good videos.
Appreciate you, my nigga. Oh, excuse my language.
It's all good. I'm not a Colts guy by trade.
Not at all.
But this is a good mock just to kind of get a
If there
feel
was
for
a baby horse in the road, he might not swerve.
Fuck that Colt.
We're having some Colt meat for dinner.
Nice.
You think AR5 probably hurt himself trying to ride a horse?
Hey, they got the gunslinger over there.
Mechanical bull.
He probably hurt himself going to the doctor.
Debo, let's see, Tyrone Tracy, Brian Robinson, Darnell Mooney, Debo Samuel, Cooper Kupp, Jalen Warren. And we got 2 rounds left.
Did y'all see Jalen Warren with the goalpost strap twing? The soccer goalpost?
What?
He got a video where, you know how they be having the long ass ropes and it be tied to something. Well, he's doing a workout and he's dragging the fucking soccer goalpost, bro.
Those things are heavy as a motherfucker too.
That shit crazy, bro.
Tyler Warren, that's a nice tight end pick there on the fly at the end.
Oh, the name of Enrique team gonna be the law firm of Warren and Warren.
Yeah.
Or do the double Duval.
He took. Yeah, Emil said he's seen that one.
Warren was going crazy with that motherfucking workout, bro.
Okay.
Damn you.
We're only going 10 rounds. We got two rounds left.
Why you take Mason? I was hoping Mason would have came back right there. Pause. 100%. I could have locked that backfield up. It would have been a wrap.
Oh, God damn it.
They going to run the ball.
Ricky Pearsall, Stephon Diggs. I was going to take Pearsall.
That was good, too.
Slick Rick.
All right. I'm going to go with.
You make your pick. I'm going to tell the community something.
Go ahead. Do your thing. This is like a kind of like flyer range. Here we go. Mr. Christian Kirk.
So I'm gonna tell y'all, the word out of the camp in Niners, in the OTAs, Jordan Watkins is out there flashing, bruh.
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, you know he flashed. Who was he with the Rams?
God, nah, he's our rookie. We took him in the 4th round. Oh my mama.
Oh, I was thinking of Jordan Whittington.
Oh yeah. That was the rookie from last year. I remember, Brad.
Yeah, my bad. Tank Bigsby, there you go, locked up the Jacksonville backfield.
You already know, big bro.
That's a good one.
Give me one of my favorite sleepers.
Keon Coleman. Nice. Spencer, where we going, Spencer?
Scottaboo, Scottaboo.
I'm the Scat Man.
The Scat Man on my mama.
Where'd everybody go?
We got Trey Harris,
Golden.
I like Damaka, the draft.
Oh, it's my turn. Shit.
What y'all think about Waller? Emil said.
What up?
What y'all think about Waller?
JD made me privy to the fact that it's the same tight ends coach that was with Darren Waller over there in the Raiders for years. So we
shit
like
crazy.
If he stays healthy, he's probably gonna ball.
Let's go. Damn, I don't want to have to take 2 Texans back to back, but
a year off of football and coming back, it's a real thing.
I think the last season was 22 or 23.
It was 23, right? And then I think he got put on the IR at one point.
Yeah.
Balled out. I know he had a big game against our Niners that year.
You're the best around.
Let's get it.
I haven't heard anything about Besh.
I know.
Yeah, they said the rookie that was killing is Deontay Horton, yo.
Horton?
It was like 3 days at camp. We'll see what happens.
If I was a head coach, I'd walk up to my players and punch him in the stomach. And then the one that punches me back, I'm like, that's what I'm talking about.
PB
the fuck I'm talking about?
Hey, PB and Dub said, y'all ever try veal? I ain't never had it.
Veal? Nah.
I've had a veal dog somewhere when I was drunk. It was very good.
All right, we're at the last pick here. Mr. Irrelevant. Waller's going like towards the end as a flyer. All right, and then he took Higgins. Yeah, that's who I probably should have taken, but I already took Kirk, so I was like, nah, it's like, I feel like it's the same thing.
Waller, the big Waller.
All right, well, there you have it, folks. Hold on, do I have something? Hold on. I thought I had like a crowd cheering, or I have a crowd booing. We used to have a crowd cheering. I think I took that one down too. We're running out of space, so I had to take some stuff off.
Why that
shit? We'll use this one. Good job, everybody. We did it.
We did
the mock draft is over.
We fucking did it, bro. Time to play the game. Just throw anything up.
Any reason just to... Oh, I didn't hit this one for Scatterboo earlier. Might as well.
I'm a scat man.
Okay.
I'm a scat man. Oh, that shit is crazy.
I can't wait till that motherfucker is a thing. We're hitting that drop for sure. That's like the new. I feel like that's the new Rico Suave drop that'll like get us flagged, but we're just gonna do it because
I gotta change it. It's the Doogie Howser one, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I gotta change this. I keep forgetting to change the
remix it or something, huh?
Yeah.
Doogie Howser does it, and it's another one with the it says cameo.
Oh shit!
Oh my! But it really don't do. You know, I mean, it's just
wait, cameo as in the band?
I think so. Oh my mama!
I don't even know what that band is.
It's an R&B group.
Cameo on Temperature Check, but I got it cleared from to publish, so I'm wondering if that one's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's the one it is. It says cameo on it.
All right, you guys want to run through some teams?
Yeah, let's run through that joint.
Where do we start? You want to start at the back here? Pause.
Let's go.
All right. Enrique, he went Nico Frico at number 1, followed by Brian Thomas. So you got the AFC South, like, best receivers locked down probably right there. And then Jackson Smith in Jigba.
What?
And then Omarion Hampton and Chuba Hubbard.
Wow.
Okay, solid. And then 6 and 7 were Addison and Hunter, Travis Hunter. So he has the other Jacksonville receiver.
He just loves it.
And then his third running back is Jalen Warren, followed by his tight end. What's this guy's name? Tyler Warren?
Yep.
And then Jaden Higgins. And he didn't take a QB. He can just stream one. So, not bad.
He's the auto drafter, huh?
No. This is Enrique. He was at the 12.
Okay, cool. Shout out to Enrique. He said, screw the QB. I like his style.
Yeah, I mean, at this point.
Would have to lower it. It would, if he had any QB, it would have been like, like a C+ here, but no QB. D-.
Sounds good. I do like everything going up into like the Addison pick, probably.
Yeah, I don't like Warren either. I don't like Warren or Warren.
It's still so many quarterbacks still on the board. It's still Herbert. It's still Dak. You still got Drake May. You still got Stafford. You know what I mean? So Brett could have got a quarterback.
You know what? C plus.
Yeah, there's still some quarterbacks.
Yeah, we'll give him a C. C minus.
Yeah, let's see. And then you have Hampton, who's, he's going to have to push off also some Najee out there. You know what I mean? To get some run. But the Hubbard kind of anchors it down. He went right after that. So
made up for it right there.
Yeah, I mean they were back-to-back picks. Let's see. Kyren, Kamara kind of went before that. So Mixon, Hall. There was like a little run beforehand. All right, yeah, I'll give him a solid C.
It definitely was.
It could have been a B minus if he threw a QB in there somewhere.
Just for the sake of the exercise, right?
If he would have sniped me like in the 7th and taken Mayfield over Hunter.
Oh, and that's what I was just finna say, bro. He had the chance to take Mayfield over T. Hunter, bro.
Yeah. I'm not too sold on Travis Hunter.
F minus.
And Bone.
Keep changing it. All right. Let's move over to. We'll just go backwards here. Let's go to Woodrow. All right. First pick, St. Brown. I like it. Achan, Allen. I like it. DJ Moore, solid. Laporta, solid. Pollard, it's a pasta in the 6. I'll take it. Followed by Judy, Kupp, Reed, and Pittman. So somebody's got to hit there, right, in the flex. Okay. So St. Brown, Achan, Allen, DJ Moore, Sam Laporta, Tony Pollard, Judy, Kupp, Reed, and Pittman.
Yeah, your first 5 picks is guaranteed points. Even with Pollard, Pollard's still gonna get a lot of that work in Tennessee too. Judy finished as the WR 12, I think it was, if not 11. We still don't know what the quarterback position is, but Jerry Judy finally then broke out 100%. So Brad got a solid ass team, 100%.
B minus for me here. I like it. It's a really good team. So I'd feel okay going in. Like you said, those first 5 picks diversified, pretty good, man. Good point getters.
100%, facts.
Maybe a C plus, B minus. I'm teetering here.
I'll give him a C plus.
A what?
I'll give him a C plus.
Oh, okay. Yeah. C plus ish. I gotta go through the other teams before I start throwing B's around.
Throw some B's on it.
Spencer, he likes it though. B plus, okay.
Oh my mama.
Let's go.
He was gonna grab Spears with a wraparound, he said.
Oh my mama. I'll lock that
What's
shit
up? Solid drafting there, man. Solid. All right. Average Joe. The 110, he went Genty. Followed by McCaffrey.
What?
Trey McBride.
What?
Patty Mahomes in the 4th, George Pickens, Chris Olave, Chris Godwin, Deebo Samuel, Javonte Williams, J.K. Dobbins. And then the J.K. Dobbs. All right. How we feeling about this?
He definitely got 2 RB1s, 100%. Then you got one of the best tight ends in the game, and you got the best quarterback. Them is points right there in all 4 first 4 picks, and then the weight on your receiver, your first receiver with Pickens, Olave, Godwin, and Debo. So we waiting on Godwin to come back. Hopefully Olave can shake off the head injuries. But to get your first 4 wide receivers from the 5-3 to the 8 pick, he did a hell of a job, 100%. And then to come back with the Javonte and JK, like Javonte, somebody that I got up there that I'm targeting this year, 100%. And then JK, we seen what he did last year, so and they brought him in for a reason. So I ain't mad at that team at all. I like that team. I ain't gonna lie. For him to wait on this receiver at the 5th pick, or the
that's interesting. Interesting strategy.
Man, I ain't mad at that. Shout out to my dog Don, man, 100%.
Yeah, we'll see what's up with Olave. I mean, he's a wide receiver.
Olave's on the team. C minus.
I'm not too sold on Pickens, but with Dak there and the CD taken away on the other side, I mean, maybe he'll, be what he's supposed to be there. Godwin, hopefully the injury's not nagging and he can make it back soon.
Winning his name.
Yeah, Dallas is my sleeper team. Like Dallas is like Like how we was talking about targeting last year players that's the same gang. Like Dallas, a triple stack Dallas with Dak, one of the receivers, which you ain't gonna be able. Everybody can't eat at or get CDs, so you're not gonna have it. So a Dak, a George Pickens, and a Javante stack is like one of the stacks that I'm targeting. 100%. I think this offense has the potential to put up 25 plus points per game every Sunday, bro. 100%.
So you won't give me Javante for a second round in Genwell then?
Man, you asked for Nick Benito and Javante for a second and a second.
It was Jared first.
Oh,
it's even worse.
My mama.
We couldn't play ping pong.
The comments, Emil F. Spencer says Pickens is trash.
I know.
C minus. I'll give him I'll agree. I'll give him a solid C.
I like Pickens, bro. I think he has the opportunity to play with somebody. First of all, a quarterback that he ain't had an opportunity to play with. Say what you want to say about Dak. Dak has multiple 4,000 yard seasons. He was just a front runner, top 3 MVP vote getter 2 years ago. You feel me?
Dak went undrafted. Dak went undrafted.
Oh, see, there it is. There, oh my mama. See,
that's
a damn good value because you'll be able to get your Pickens and your Dak stack 100%. I'm not mad at it. If Brett plays 17 games, he damn near locked in for 35 TDs and 4,000 yards in all 17 games. 100%.
He better not.
You gotta remember they just rebuilt that Dallas wall. That Dallas wall got 3 first rounders and a second rounder on there. On everything. I'm rocking with Dallas.
Excuse me.
All right. We give our grades. We're good with that one. Gonna move on to the next one.
Yep.
Tommy season. All right. We got Puka Nakupa.
What? Puka Nakuka.
Puka Nakua at the 1-9. Brock Bowers. Kyron Williams, who I couldn't even remember his name because these drinks are starting to hit me. Jalen Hurts. DK Metcalf. David Montgomery. Calvin Ridley. Darnell Mooney. Jordan Mason. Ramondre Stevenson.
C.
Yeah, I ain't mad at this team neither, bro. For you to go Puka, Brock, so we got same gang with Hurts, 100%. DK and then Monty. So you got you got a whole bunch of handcuffs after Kyron, in which that ain't too bad because that's kind of like one of the ways that I want to target some of these upcoming drafts. Maybe a hero strategy, or maybe a one RB, and then fuck it. Let's just wait till late. 100%.
When the hero comes,
I ain't mad at this shit.
C plus.
Montgomery.
Oh,
I haven't given a B yet, so this is a C plus.
Oh yeah, he could have had ETN. He could have had ETN instead of me. On my mama. And
ETN.
Yeah, he could have had.
It's kind of slim pickings with the running backs out there if he was going to go running back.
Caleb, Caleb, Pollard, Caleb, ETN, still Najee, Brian Robinson. Oh yeah, it was 3. Monty, Pollard, ETN, and Caleb Johnson. But Jalen Warren still might got something to say about the young bull getting all the hype.
B minus.
100%.
C for this one. B minus here. Emil liked it. I said C plus because I was leaning towards one of the better. I like Woodrow's and this one so far, like a little bit more. Around the same level. All right, let's move on to where is it? Sorry. Mulugeta.
Mola.
He went Derrick Henry.
What?
Drake London.
What?
Lamar Jackson.
What?
T. Higgins.
What?
TJ Hawkinson.
What?
Tetris McMillan.
What? Oh, I should have it queued up.
Yeah. I keep forgetting Caleb Johnson's first name. Brian Robinson, Ricky Pearsall, and Jaden Blue. Jaden Blue. I gotta get these rookies down, man.
I'm blue. Da da dee da doo da. Da doo dee da doo da.
Eiffel 55 or something.
I'm blue.
Yeah, with Mulu team, like with Henry,
right?
With Henry, London, and Jackson, bro, he got like 60 TDs right there, maybe 70 TDs if they all play the whole game, the whole season, 100%. Jackson is going to be locked in for 40, 30 throwing, and maybe 10 rushing. Henry hit for 18 last year, so what's that? That's 40 and that's 50. And
I like the Henry Jackson combo.
Had like 8 TDs last year. Them 3 picks right there, bro. That's like 60 TDs, 70 TDs, bro. 100%. That's crazy.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm not too convinced about TJ Hawkinson.
Oh, you're right. C+.
But Ted McMillan, whatever. You already have your other 2 guys. Higgins when he's healthy, so if he falls out, you can plug in McMillan hopefully later on in the season. And then Pearsall, he got real late, and I like that pick. So he has either one of those 2 guys to fill in the receiver spot. Thing is, his flex is probably going to be, or one of the flexes is going to be Robinson. Well, this is like a full on roster if you look at it, right? But
we're going with C. We're going with B-. I'm
going to give it a solid C. Just a C.
Right. I kind of hate McMillan.
Actually, no, I'm lying. I do like the point that JD brought up with the Henry and the Jackson on top. Pause. And I do like his first 2 receivers. So hopefully Higgins can play a whole damn season.
Yeah, and the thing with TJ Hawkinson, right, since it's JJ and this is his first year under center, it's like
go lean on the tight end.
He's gonna be the second read, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know how fast the game is going to be for him and how he can digress his reads and all that. But when he coming out of a drop, bro, like he is going to be Jettis and then it's going to be TJ 100% because he's not ready.
Giant.
I mean, of course they gonna say he ready and all that, but
which makes me like this Addison pick even less back over.
And that's why I like the Minnesota backfield so much, 100%, because I think they're gonna weigh heavy on them, especially in the beginning of the season, just because bruh is, even though it's his second year, we ain't seen him since the preseason game. 100%. So to me, TJ gonna be the second lead. Now I don't know if that's
Hawkinson was working back from that injury too.
Fantasy points.
Taking him a little bit of time.
This is accurate. He is now a year and change removed from the ACL. I'm blue.
We'll get a try. And he said he waited too long for his other RBs. Yeah, man, it happens. That's the way I felt at the end there. I was like, I need another.
This is why we mock.
Exactly. It's only 10 spots. There would have been more bench spots, obviously, but
the first 10 spots, man.
Yeah, I don't think you waited too long, big bro, because if we don't see nothing of Caleb right off the rip, you still got Brian Robinson to throw in there 100%. You know what I mean? And the draft ain't over with, and there's still receivers out there 100%. So and you could have doubled up and left Caleb Johnson there, and make sure you doubled up with Austin Eckler at the end of the draft, because Brian Robinson and Eckler is the main ones here. Even though you got the young bull that's lightweight trending up, but I don't think he coming in and getting a whole bunch of motherfuckers carries or targets right off the rip. It's still gonna be these 2 dudes there. So I don't think you waited too late, dog. 100%.
Let me ask y'all a question. Or actually, maybe I'll wait till we're done doing all the grades, because and for spoiler alert, my question is we're gonna look at some of these early QBs and see if we would have went elsewhere. You know what I mean?
Oh,
is it worth it going early QB in a single?
The Josh Allens, the Burrows, I guess everybody before round 4 and up.
Yeah,
because there's a tier break here. There's no QBs taken in 5 and 6.
I'm gonna go another drink. I'll be right back.
Yeah, and then I'm the only one who took a QB in 7.
Right? I'm gonna end up with a lot of fucking JJs and shit like that, bro. Because I'm just gonna wait like a motherfucker. I'm gonna diagnose that bad motherfucker to target late. I had all the Bakers last year because I was like, yeah, cock-a-doodle-doo. Pause, motherfuckers.
Well, look, in this draft, if Mayfield is going right before Knicks, I'll probably try to look for that Q and take Knicks a little bit later.
And then maybe it could be like even like just if you don't get the Baker, you go, okay, boom. How far does Bo Nix fall? You know what I mean?
Exactly. But in this one, man, like, Spencer got Brock Purdy in round 10. But we'll get there when we get there. Anyway.
Even the golf. Oh, the golf.
We'll do the Dirty Bird, and then we'll take a halfway intermission of like a minute, and then we'll hit the rest of the other 6 spots.
Bang.
All right, everybody do the Dirty Bird. I'm just joking. Dirty Bird, his picks are Malik Neighbors at the 1-7, AJ Brown.
How come I'm the only one doing it?
No, I did it for a little bit.
Oh, okay, I wasn't.
But I forgot how it goes. It was like to the side, and then to the side, and then you flat both wings.
Oh,
and then you step, right? I don't remember, like a shuffle.
Move, never.
Yeah. It was
the late 90s. You remember the Dirty Bird?
Funky Chicken?
Oh, yeah, I remember the Dirty Bird. Jamal Anderson?
Yeah.
You
remember how to do it? Okay. Oh, this way. Oh. There you go.
Yeah, you go outside.
The elbows go out. I was doing it down.
Like this.
There you go.
My dog Zach, yeah, that's what he is. He's a Falcons fan. That's my dog.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Oh, my mama.
AJ, what do you mean no invite? I'm pretty sure we sent an invite to one of the leagues,
probably.
One of them. Check
It'll never happen again, son. I promise.
You gotta stay aware, bro. You gotta stay on top of it.
I promise we won't forget about you, son.
I understood you, bro. I know you meant Mock. He typed Mick.
The Mick Jagger invite.
He could have been a Scott. Fire up the bagpipes.
For no reason.
Are you guys doing a Mick draft?
Mick draft.
Mick Flurry! Mick Flurry! Fire!
Yeah.
Fuck, bro.
We have all kinds of bagpipes.
Right. Fire for another one. The OG bagpipes. Vintage bagpipes.
These are vintage pipes.
David Joe calls it.
Billy Mike OG says, "Is that Bogey? Yo,
what's happening?
What's up, man?
Billy Mike.
He's your number 1 fan, bro."
I'm Billy Mike, man.
Hell yeah, Spencer says, "Hell yeah, Mick Draft Mondays."
Mick Draft Mondays. Only on the Guru Nation.
Fire up the bagpipes. You know what's a new one? Fire up the saxophone.
Oh no.
Oh, bro. Hey, fire up the Kenny G.
Whoops, wrong one.
We're talking about the 90s now.
Oh, shit. Hello. Here comes Diamond Joe.
Fire.
He's just going to come out of nowhere. AJ said, "What's Boom doing in there?" Boom goes to Dynamite. He got the invite I sent into one of the leagues, so obviously he should. I thought I put him in all of my leagues, so you might have seen it, but I don't know. Anyway, let's get back to this.
I don't think you're in one of the dynasties with AJ in it.
Oh, that might have happened.
Yeah,
he's not.
All right, I'll admit it. We kept AJ out on purpose.
Actually, AJ invited me to one redraft, and I told him I'm gonna wait because I have a couple of these that need to fire up, but. If you still have trouble filling that one up, man, I guess count me in.
Come on now.
I need to be in a league with this guy. All right. Dirty Bird. Neighbors. AJ Brown. Chase Brown. I was going to say Chris Brown. Alvin Kamara. Cortland Sutton. IPOC. Isaiah Pacheco. Double E. Even. Evan Ingram. Even. Tyrone Tracy. Better call Tyrone.
He got all the running backs.
Stephon Diggs, and then CJ Stroud at the very end.
I'm going to give him an R for running back.
Hey, Zach, this motherfucker Zach killed it, bro. Nibers, Brown and Brown law firm with AK-41, Sudden IPOC, and then for you to go get fucking CJ in the 10-7, bro.
Yeah, the Tracy and the Diggs are like whatever, but those are like throwaway rounds. Yeah, there's good value with Stroud there. I'm gonna give him.
Well, he could have had Brian Robinson. He could have had. I mean, TT. You could argue. You could even say that Scatterboo might not even do nothing really in his rookie
Hit
season.
the drop.
We don't know, bro. You know what I mean? TT did what his thing. TT was solid.
Where's it at? Where are you at?
I'm the scat man.
I'm the scat man.
Like Lee when he does the news.
So, real quick, I just want to throw this out there. When it comes to Brian Daboll, he has a history going all the way back to New England. They want to feed one running back. When he was with Buffalo, they tried to make Devin Singletary the guy. They tried to make Zach Moss the guy. When he had Devin Singletary in New York, he made him the guy. But they made it when they had Tyrone Tracy last year. He became the guy. They just like to feed one guy. But this year, I don't know if he's capping or not, but he says he likes like another version of a Gibbs Monty with Tyrone and
the scat man.
So we'll see.
The fucking scat.
Since we're on the NFC East, Philly Mike OG with the question from the chat. Let me see if I can find the lasers real quick.
Philly Mike OG in the building.
Says the NFC East has not had a repeat division winner since 2004. Who's winning the East this year?
The Eagles.
They're going to do it.
They're going to repeat. For the sake of it not repeating, and history just keeps going on where there isn't a repeat Washington champion, I'm going to go with the Commandos.
I was going to say the Commandos too.
That's my guess.
Offensive line continuity is still there besides Mekhi Becton. Vic Fangio is still there, even though they lost Slay and some other OGs.
Lost Kellen Moore.
You're replacing the OGs with young bulls, but you got fucking Vic Fangio over there, dog.
Yeah,
and the
Vic
new
Fangio's
coordinator that's there right now.
Let's go, Philly Mike. You know what? We're going with the Eagles. The Eagles are going to repeat it.
That's there right now has been with their head coach
streak.
2021. Them dudes is going to repeat, bro. 100%, dog.
They're stopping the streak. They're going to push their way to 2 times in a row.
100%.
They're going to fart their way to another Lombardi?
No, I ain't saying all that. I think
he hates every team but the Chargers. Listen, we didn't say them going to the Lombardi, but shout out to Philly Mike OG. We know we're hit. We know what horse he has in the race, right?
Come on now.
Fuck it. But for the sake of the argument, I'd say Commandos. I mean, I don't think Jackson Dart and them go magical here with Russ. We believe in all that magic. Or the Cowboys for that matter.
Yeah, it would be, if it wasn't going to be the Eagles who repeat, it would be the Commanders, but I still think it would probably go Commanders,
Cowboys,
Eagles. If it doesn't repeat, right? Commanders, Eagles, Cowboys. And then who else is there? Yeah.
We are the champions.
There you go. Another mystery solved.
We got right down to the bottom of it. Pause.
Yeah, good job, gang.
Gang.
Good job, gang. And I would have got away with it if it wasn't for you meddling playmakers.
Right, so this is a good team. I'm probably not like a huge Neighbors guy, but at the same time, you can't deny the type of season that he had. Same thing with Chase Brown though, but he's the dude. So solid picks all the way through to round 8. We already talked about Tracy though; could still have a solid shot of being the guy there. Stephon Diggs returning and probably being one of the more seasoned vets later in the season off the bench for him, which is good. And then CJ Stroud wrapping it up here. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the very rare B- for the
What's going with you?
I'm finna go pull up a stat real fast. I want to see something, bro. Is there such thing called noodle arm?
Noodle arm? Oh, yeah, I'm sure
there is such thing called noodle arm.
Yeah.
Okay, so my point
we saw
is,
actually Drew Brees suffer from noodle arm in the last 2 seasons of his career.
Okay, so look, the reason why I say that
he cannot
is,
stretch the field.
And I told y'all this stat before. I think I'm one of the first times I dropped it was the first night of the Playmakers, right? So you had Nabbers with 170, and you had what's my
Wandale.
boy name? Wandale with
Juan
140, right?
Oh yeah,
Last
Wandale.
time this dude, if Russell played all 17 games, right? When he ain't played all 17,
His arm gonna fall off.
he played 16 games in 2020, and that might have been a 16-game steal season. But my thing is, the last time he went over 500 attempts was in 2020. You feel me? So with him having Nabbers over there for 170 and the boy commanding 140, and then you still got Slayton and all the other shit that's over there. Is Russell Wilson going to be able to make it? He's heating up. Oh, my oh, shit.
Bro, better watch out. We might just burn the kitchen down again.
Fucking A.
Let
man.
Russ
You said, when you said something about not trusting Nabbers, and
They better
like, you know,
keep
because I'm
Jameson
a
around,
big
too.
proponent on Nabbers, but something just made me go think like, bro, go see how many, you know, times Russell Wilson has thrown the ball, because 170 and 140, bro, that's over 300 and something attempts right there. Like, come on now, don't do that,
Just
bro.
between two guys.
Oh, my mama. Like, really?
Impressive.
We getting it, B.
All right. Well, did you guys already give out your grades? Yeah, Bogart said he kind of agreed with me there. All right. That brings us to the halfway point of tonight's Playmakers episode. Let's go ahead and check out the promo one more time here before, you know, we hit the second half. And there you have it, neonpeacockmerch.com. Right now, summer sale has extended. $14 tees, $16 extra soft, up to 35% off everything else until the 7th of this month at 5 o'clock Central Time. Neonpeacockmerch.com. Use special code BOOM12 at checkout to nab some $12 regular and classic t-shirts.
Hey,
We
shout
need
out
to get
my-
some Bones t-shirts going.
Hey, shout out to my dog.
Yo,
He is the boom god. But one note, on another note though, Peacock, on the last two promos, it's like you on your A&R shit, bro. You've been picking some hot ass beats to cut the promos to.
Come on, bro. He got the eyes, ears.
Come on now, facts.
All of it for the art.
Come on now, them is facts.
I like to, what's the word?
Peacock told me my music's dope. I was like, yup, I'm on the way.
Come on now.
It's only a matter of time. I like to, I'm a curator of all different kinds of styles and stuff like that. So, you know, within certain genres as well, subgenres of the rap and the hip hop, you know. So that one had like
the culture, period.
Yeah, exactly. That one had like a little West Coast, like Snoop or like Dre kind of feel to it. Like a little.
Yeah, one time he was like, I be listening to some crazy shit. I said, send me a link. And he's like, listen to this when you're on mushrooms. I'm on mushrooms right now. And then this shit is crazy. Like, oh shit, this is crazy. I said, when you listen to this shit?
That's right.
Some crazy instrumental shit.
Peanut butter waiver says Hotlanta rise up. Grab your Penix shares now while you can. Pause.
100%.
I like it. PB and Dub said it. Let's go. Put a stamp on it.
Grab your Penix.
I mean, you know, he's about to show Tua who the real lefty that matters in the game is.
And it ain't nothing like Mark Brunell and Steve Young, though, man.
Or Vic. Big shoes to fill.
My bad, big Brad. I forgot about you.
Hey, you want to know an ill law of power? It says, never try to fill the shoes of the master. When you're the predecessor, if you're the guy that takes over next,
You ain't the guy. You're gonna be compared to the legend that came prior to you. Carve your own path.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Is that right, Bones?
Come on now.
Bones died for this. Look, the lights shut off.
It's too much facts.
All right, let's try to keep it moving here. My team is up next with the 1-6. I went Gibbs, then followed by McConkey.
I love it.
Fire of the bagpipes? Question mark.
Sure.
You knew I was gonna go.
We'll do the OG bagpipes for this McConkey here. The little, that can shut him off.
He's gonna be a veteran in 1 year.
Yeah, exactly. So McConkey at the 2-7, followed by George Kittle, then Joe Mixon, the Slim Reaper, Devonta Smith, then Quinshon Judkins, Baker Mayfield in the 7th, Josh Downs in the 8th, Christian Kirk in the 9th, and then Jack Besh, because he's the best around.
You're the best around.
And I didn't want to take Jordan Higgins there, who was actually the last pick of this draft, but because I had just taken Christian Kirk. So that's the only reason. Just to justify that Besh pick. But I'll start out and be harsh on myself here. I was going to say, I'll start out and be harsh on myself here. My third running back, usually I go high T and grab like 4 running backs. Didn't quite do that in this one. And then with a rookie, Judkins, if he doesn't come out and he's splitting touches, this might have not been the best pick. So in the 6th round, that's the first thing. Then I think I had some good value, 7 and 8. And then 9 and 10 are a little shaky, especially the last pick of the draft. So I'll give this give myself a C+.
I ain't gonna do that, right? Because I got Baker throwing for 50 TDs this year.
Oh shit!
I do. I really do, bro.
Damn.
In my video that I dropped, I got him. I said I got him going for 50. He threw for 41. He threw for 41 last year, and one of his main weapons went down in week 9. I think it was 100%. Still threw for 41, and 3 rushing touchdowns on the ground. So he had a 44 TD season last year, damn near 5,000 yard season, 4,800 yards, a little under 4,800 yards to be exact. You feel me?
Yeah.
And when you take a wide receiver in the first round, it's a fucking luxury pick, dog. Who's to say that fucking Godwin don't come back by week 4? He got hurt in week 8. He might even be back for the first game. You never know. Godwin then fought off a few injuries, dog, and you see what he was doing last year. It's like if everybody's there, like, bruh, they had 2 running backs in the top 24, dog. Are you fucking serious? 7 players with over 50 fucking targets. The volume is there for him. You feel me?
Yeah, that's true. Like,
highly active in the red zone.
You know what?
About him in the red zone, he was the number 1 accurate quarterback in the red zone last year, bro. It's like, do you
happen to know what his touchdown percentage is by any chance? Like, if it was below or at league average, it could still go up.
Because he did throw a shitload.
If he threw 41.
So he had, I want to say he had 14 picks. So 41 to 14. What is that? That's still like a 2.5. I want to say.
I think he might be at a 6%, 6% touchdown ratio. In Aaron Rodgers' best years, he averaged 7%. I think he might be close to 7 last year.
Well, see, Aaron Rodgers, he's throwing for 39 TDs and 4 interceptions in the season. That
is true.
INT ratio is like a 7 to 1.
This is why I got Baker. Let's say, okay, I'd say he's at 6% still instead of 6 point something. High fives.
I need to find Pro Football Reference to give me his
touchdown interception ratio. So how do we have to?
It's 41 to 17, but I don't know what the ratio is.
Also, it was 3 more than what I said. I said it was 14. My bad.
Because I can't do. I think it was 17. Because I can't do math in my head because I'm dumb.
It was a 7.2%. 41 TDs.
Wow.
It is 7.2% passing TD rate.
Interesting. Can we see his past years just to see if this is like of an extreme outlier?
Well, I gotta go year by year. Let me see. Give me a second.
Because if this is an extreme outlier, I don't think the drop off is significant because like the last 2 years,
Last year was 28 TDs, and it was on a 4.9% in 2023.
Yeah, because the league average per year, like last year, was 4.5
to 7.02. It's pretty significant. Okay,
it is. It doesn't mean it's going to come down though, because if the attempts stay up there, I mean, the TDs and the offense moves, the TDs come through the air.
And that's my thing. So
if they don't, he can rush for more than 3 TDs.
And with the volume, like I said, he had 7 players with over 50 targets, and he had 2 running backs in the top 24, dog. And one of his main weapons in the offense was gone for half of the season. And that's when we got to see one of the OGs from the Giants, Shepard, and fucking my dog McMillan.
You know Shepard played with him in college?
Matter of fact, I hate to toot my own horn, but at the beginning of the year going in, I was talking about Otten. Draft Otten last year.
You had a whole entire video.
Somebody to go down. Bro, Otten was giving you games last year, bro.
Having his mail.
This offense is one of them offenses that you want to target. And I think Brett gonna throw for 50. I feel like he gonna throw for 50, bro.
I mean, he's trending up. Like if you go from 2023 with his first year there in Tampa to like this last year, obviously took the big jump. So if you think the trend's gonna continue, then it's very, very possible that he gets close to that.
And the franchise, and that's what it is. See, not only is Baker doing his thing, but he allowed Canales to get a job. I ain't gonna say he allowed Canales, but he helped Canales get a job. And the boy that just got hired in Jacksonville. What all they got in common? It's all that Tampa with bruh.
Come on. And they drafted a receiver in the first round too.
Look, I'm looking at it like this.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
His averages in Tampa are just like they're better than everything else in his other, time in Cleveland and that 1 year.
Offense under Stefanski too, like a play action offense. But
and make sure y'all go.
Baker is a rhythm.
Go slide over to the Hard to Start podcast and go watch my quarterback video, man. I'm telling you.
Drop that joint. Drop that link in the chat for the peoples.
Oh my mama, there's some gems in there, bro.
Thank you, Spencer. Like my team gave me a B+. Appreciate that. But yeah, a lot of talk there on Mayfield, and we know that you've also talked. Go check out the videos on Josh Downs. We talked about him a couple times on a couple of our podcasts. But yeah, like I like Gibbs there, kind of following pass catching running back with a chance to be like the number one. In a PPR year. And then what's that?
He has the chance to be the best.
He does. He does have the chance to be the best running back.
Someone's going to be the best around.
Almost 1,900 yards on less than 300 touches.
Let's
just to touch on the rest of the guys. Pause. McConkey, same thing there. PPR machine, and then George Kittle. Like we talked about it with the receivers over there. Nobody talked about how Kittle could just come out of the gate hot, be a good target for.
And they brought over a tight end that they paid who specializes in blocking.
Oh, to free him up a little bit more.
I'm going to free him up to run more routes because he runs not enough routes, and he does what he does, not running enough routes.
Yeah.
Run more routes.
So hopefully that changes. And then I snagged Mixon in the 4th as my RB2. I know they just picked up Chubb, but it's still kind of like a one-man show. And like I said, if anything, if Chubb's anything close to being good and healthy, it's only going to help Mixon keep him fresh. Then Devonta Smith, I liked as my wide receiver 2 there in the 5th. I think it's a pretty high-end wide receiver still for that offense. Could throw a little bit more, right? But I didn't feel too bad about it. Then, like I said, a little shaky with Judkins. We talked about Mayfield, talked about Downs. Christian Kirk, I liked in the 9th round there being C.J. Stroud's number 2 target. I think he's going to be a little underrated and somebody can snag in the 9th, 10th, double-digit. In real drafts, definitely in the double-digit rounds. He won't be going that early. So,
with you taking Gibbs at the 1-6, it allowed you to wait on the running back for the next couple of picks, and then the running back that you took with that next pick in Joe Mixon, bro, he's what 7-8 TDs guaranteed, bro. He like TDs and he cannot lie.
That's right. Yeah, he has a nose for the end zone.
Like, come on now, and then
Joe mix a lot
with GKO, bro. He had 1,000-yard season last year on like 65 catches. 100%.
And I'm expecting this offense to do better now that CJ Stroud has some control. It's a better offensive coordinator. We're thinking, a little more creative. He gets a lot of pre-snap motion going, so they'll be able to decipher defenses and not just kind of be deer in the headlights.
Pre-snap motion.
Pre-snap motion and during snap motion, right? So both. But good stuff there. All right. Next. Boom goes the dynamite.
Let's get it.
There you go. So Felipe here. He went Saquon, Josh Jacobs, James Cook, and Breece Hall. Man, high T right there. So this is normally something that my draft looks like, but I guess because he was drafting right next to me, it just didn't go that way. Then this is where you start to suffer. Zay Flowers, Xavier Worthy, Roma Dunze. Still not bad, though. Mark Andrews as the tight end, and then he finishes it off with Brandon Ayuk and Jared Goff.
He's trading one of them running backs. He's trading one of them running backs to get a wide receiver. He has to.
In a full PPR, you need that, like a dominant style wide receiver one, like, you know, somebody who's going to, even if it's like somebody who.
Zay Flowers is not that dominant receiver you're looking for.
Kind of inconsistent.
No, exactly. And with Worthy, you got to understand with Worthy, if we get in a whole season of Rashi, Ice, baby, a whole season of Hollywood, a whole season of Worthy, a whole season of Kelsey.
I want to get the din part.
That's all we need.
Right. I think that's what it is.
Then we can say it after.
We need that.
Baby.
That's it. Oh my! Hey, big bro, make sure y'all show the motherfucking drummer some love. 100%. He stay producing around this bitch.
Oh man.
Facts, but he got. I mean, it looked like he drafted to trade. You feel me? Because them first 4 picks, he can get the house for Barkley if somebody bite. Which, never mind. I ain't gonna say what I want to say about that. Stay tuned to the Hard to Start podcast. But then you got Josh Jacobs, who's gonna command 25 touches per game. Yeah. James Cook looking to get paid. So you know, so. And then Breece
he has
Hall.
the most riskiest team, like on a lot of his players.
If I had some advice for him,
you know what? I'm going to give him a C because he's that cutthroatist. He's so cutthroat with this team. Look, he's hella. Just there's a lot of insurance he needs here.
100%.
Yeah, Spencer says it's a C. Wide receivers keep it from being in the B range, but it's still, you know, room to work. So that's not bad. Dunze.
I didn't give him an F.
Okay, and then I got another. So I got one more stat I want to drop. And this is on Bruh's team. Mark Andrews led the league or led his position at the touchdowns, right?
Right.
Bruh only had like 60 catches. I don't even think it was that. Like, I'm finna drop my
they
bus
just
here.
paid Isaiah.
So I'm finna start dropping 3 players at every position that's gonna be a bust. And it was somebody else on this boy team that I was finna say too. I had to keep it on the under.
Did they pay Isaiah Likely?
Mark Andrews. Look, so for him to lead the tight ends in TDs and only have 50 or 60 catches is like, bruh, he had too many TDs to repeat that this year. And
he had 55 catches.
DeAndre Hopkins, which I mean,
but yeah, 11 touchdowns.
Shout out to the fantasy footballers.
You can't.
They made Sammy Hagar relevant again.
The same thing with Laporta. The same thing with Laporta's rookie season. When Bruh went down or James went out, Bruh was forced to go in for a minute. Laporta straight benefited from Laporta's rookie year to his second year. Even though Laporta had some bite games last year, it was a complete drop off because he benefited from people that wasn't there. Fucking Mark Andrews is like, look, bruh. 10 TDs on 60 catches, bro. It's like, no, to me, in my opinion, it was too high for not a high volume, you know what I mean? And to me, touchdowns is so unpredictable. I don't think that's going to happen. So
if you go back to his 2022 and 2021 seasons, 113 and 154 targets, which gave him
tight end. Good looking, big bro.
Tight end 1 and tight end 4 numbers or whatever.
I guess I gotta give him an F. A D.
He's gonna have to fall somewhere between what we saw in 2023 and his number 6 finish over here. I know he missed games here, right? But he always kind of missed games. It's been 2 full years of 2 seasons.
He has the beaties.
And I knew Bogart was gonna bring up the doctor stuff. You can't play it. I don't want to get flagged, but Dr. Bogart.
We all know.
He's a doctor.
I worked so hard to become a doctor, and then
you know what? I just thought of an idea. Can you
I have Bogart's diploma right here.
Can you add a track to that drop?
Can I what?
Can you have the original drop with the same music, but add something over it with some more music or something like that?
I can slow down the tempo. I can do a bunch of stuff.
I can have Prime Freak at one time. Pause.
I think we would be good if it's something like that, bro. Because
I could just mess with it real quick, you know.
It's
nothing crazy.
You got to learn how to cheat the system on these punk motherfuckers because that drop is too real. We can't get rid of that.
I can have Prime Freaky one time. Paul.
Bogey is the motherfucking doctor. Oh, everything. Doctor. We can't get rid of that.
Ain't that right, Bones? Bones is the rapper. I'm the doctor.
Look at Bones stunned. So yeah, I was going to tell you, take a picture of Bones, like in high def or whatever, and then send that to me, and then we can do something with it.
You know, honestly,
he gonna be on the thumbnail.
Badass skeleton in its Bones.
Hey, Bones needs his own shirt. A Simpsons character, bro. He need his own fucking shirt.
Ooh, and the nickname Dr. Nick. Hi, everybody.
But we need a Bones shirt.
Facts. Tell him, Lee.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
God damn it.
I know what we're doing. It's gonna be Weekend at Bones.
Bones looks like any other skeleton.
Don't do it like that, Pete.
Did you hear that from Bogart? It's gonna be Weekend at Bones, and they're just carrying him with the championship belt. The stun is on. Weekend at Bones.
Weekend at Bones. Weekend at Bones. Oh,
does it come with a strap?
Yes.
Weekend at Bones, bro.
So hey, you gotta find a way to get Bones.
Every time he hears
throw Bones in the trunk of the Tesla, bro.
Coming alive.
Oh, we're bringing Bones to Vegas.
Just call the shirt Bag of Bones.
I'm just gonna strap him in the back seat.
My name is Bob. My name is Bag of Bones.
I'll even bring his little stand-up thing to stand him up. You know?
There you go. He's gonna be chilling with us.
Accessories included. Championship belt.
Hey, we're gonna get him a grill too. We're gonna get him
Bones. Bones is a great character. I need to get me a fill-in.
Look at him. He be rapping on the intro and everything.
Yeah, stay tuned for the conclusion so you can see Bones. I'll say stay tuned for the conclusion so you can see Bones rapping on the Playmaker outro.
Bones was a legend, man. He went through, what Al Bundy. Everyone talks about Al Bundy, but no one talks about Bones on the other side of that game.
Bones had three passing, 2 rushing, and a losing effort.
Yes. That's when he died.
What Al said, he had 6 TDs in that game?
No, it was 4 touchdowns in one game.
4 TDs, okay.
I know this very well because my dad we'd watch the show and he's like, I scored 4 touchdowns in one game. I just laugh all the time and just call him Al Bundy. It's true though, he did score 4 touchdowns in one game.
Let's go.
Shout out to Papa Peacock, man.
He was Bundy before Bundy.
I was Al Bundy.
He just didn't sell shoes.
Did he wear number 33?
He sold groceries. No, he wore 44 actually.
44, okay.
Bundy sold shoes.
Oh, that was the John Riggins, man. He was the John Riggins of Texas, man.
Let's go.
He was a running back and a linebacker, but he started as a safety and a quarterback freshman year on varsity, and then like every year he got bigger. So like they went to like tailback and like strong safety, and then like linebacker and like fullback by the time he was a senior.
Wow, yeah, he was in the weight room for sure.
Yeah, but his nickname was Speedy.
Let's go.
Yeah, because back in the day, his last name was Gonzalez, but he changed it back to my grandma's maiden name after he graduated because he never knew his dad. So he was nicknamed Speedy Gonzalez.
Hey, look, check this out, bro. This is exactly who the cartoon was based on, bro. I'm trying to tell you, this is legendary.
Come on now.
I think it was the other way around, but still, it's pretty funny.
No. My version's better.
Yeah, we'll keep it that way.
Let me rewrite history.
But yeah, shout out to the Pops. He should be coming over here tomorrow for the barbecue. Yeah, man. He's getting up there in age. 69. Nice.
69, dude.
Yeah. All right. So Indiana Jones, we don't have to spend a lot of time on this one. This is the auto-picked one. But it's not bad. Justin Jefferson with a 104, 2.9, Jonathan Taylor. Then you got Marvin Harrison at the 3.9. Much better pricing for somebody if he puts up those kind of numbers.
It's a great value. That he was drafted at the 3.233 last year.
No, the one. Wasn't he drafted at the 112 or like the 2?
In a rookie joint. I'm just saying, like last year, he was even in the redrafts last year. He was like in the 3rd round for sure.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I didn't draft him anywhere. I thought he was higher than that.
But you know what? It wasn't so bad. Maybe if last year he was like a 5th or 6th rounder, having 800 yards or 900 yards or whatever, almost 9 or whatever, 8 touchdowns. It would have been good. I actually like him this year as long as we can get him at a value. It's decent right there. 3.9.
It's closer to 4, so yeah, I can see that. It's not too bad. Then followed that up the 4-4 with Ken Walker. Then Jalen Waddle, who seems to be getting a bump now with the Jonnu Smith trade. Then I like this pick right here, the Jamal Williams. This is where I got sniped, and I went with Judkins instead. So it's kind of the Jamal Williams really hurt me here. Then some old man value with Kelsey at the 7-9, and then Bo Nix, which is a nice pick. But then they went Kyler Murray here, so I don't know what's going on there.
Oh, that brought his grade down.
And then a flyer with Matthew Golden.
Were we off line when I said whoever drafts the second QB in this one, I'm giving them the auto F?
Yeah, no.
I knew someone was gonna get it.
Yeah, the auto draft did it. So
F for fuck.
You know what my biggest question is that Sleeper, they must don't got no confidence in Bo Nix because they took the quarterback right out, you know what I mean, in the following round. 100%.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't auto drafted F plus then.
It depends. I don't know if he maybe put players in his queue and then autoed.
That is true because it kind of jumped around.
Were they autoed or did they? No, after a couple of rounds it went to auto. So I don't know if he had guys in his
2 QBs like that. So he definitely had it queued up. Let's go. F minus.
He got the fuxicle.
Hey, listen, you would get an F plus if it autoed all the way and you didn't queue it. Because then you just get the F. Just when you
Those are some heavy turds.
High school. More like ways, do you? Yeah, but he gets. You know what I mean?
I couldn't hear you actually. Lee was having a laugh attack.
Price is wrong, bitch.
I'm just
but yeah, the auto fucks it up there. But yeah, you were saying that he had the QB queued up. You're assuming?
Yes. It's an F minus.
All right, perfect. Let's move on to Lee's team.
Here we
All
go.
right. Lee,
go.
the 1-3. He had the third pick of the draft, and we did have that third round reversal. So Lamb, Bucky Irving, Joe Burrow, Devontae Adams, Jonnu Smith, RJ Harvey, Joanna Jennings, Najee Harris. There it is. Luther Burden Vandross, and then Trey Harris. There it is again.
Lex Luther Burn Vandross.
Oh, sorry. I forgot about that. Lex Luther Burden Vandross.
It's just as good as Kendrick Lamar Born Identity.
So sexy, Lexi.
Lee's team is actually pretty solid. The running back room is probably the one that needs the help. Bucky, though, hopefully he holds up. RJ Harvey as a rookie, though they did bring in Dobbins. But then Joanna Jennings at your wide receiver 3. I like it. I don't know about
too many wide receivers.
No, I don't know about.
No, there's no. You never take too many wide receivers.
Yeah, it's fine. And then the rookie flyers are fine. It's just I don't know about Luther Burden. I haven't heard much. It's kind of like my Jack Besh pick. Yeah, but Trey Harris is.
I got sniped.
I won't fault you too much.
And Lee kicked off the rookie wide receiver shit at the end of the round with him taking the back-to-back rookies, and then Peacock with Golden and
Golden and then Besh.
The auto with Golden and then Jack Besh on everything.
Yeah,
the dart throws.
Yeah, D minus. You know what? D plus.
Let's see. Lamb, Burrow, Irving.
I gotta give
solid here. It's solid. It's a solid start too. So I gotta give him at least the C plus.
My ears were leaky.
Yeah, I like this team. I like your team. I don't like Harvey.
Yeah, it's close to the B minus, but it's close.
The only thing I didn't like was the Jonnu Smith pick.
I'll give it a solid.
I like Jonnu on everything. If you want to argue,
I gotta go with it. We're going with a strong C.
Yeah, strong C. No minus, no plus. Just C right in the middle.
It got some cancer to it.
Right there.
Hey, ain't nobody over there other than John New and DK ever command 100 targets.
Yep.
Hey,
Oh, Robert Woods might have.
John
Robert
was drafted
Woods
to the
might have.
Titans.
But other than that,
Yeah.
hey, he not doing that.
I do
So
like
John New.
I like Najee actually. Now that I think about it, you know, to maybe hold off and then, you know, command a lot of the touches there, the majority. Who knows, right?
Yeah, this could be a thing. He's already proven that he could pass pro.
Yeah, so getting him at the 8-3 would turn into one of those, oh, like, look, he's one of my everyday starters, and now you have Harvey as like a flex or something.
And then I'm gonna give y'all one more little thing to go watch. You can pull it up too. Go watch James Jones breaking down when Aaron Rodgers had Jermichael Finley and I can't think of the other. That. Yeah, so when they're in 12 personnel, bro, it's deadly. So whoever is sleeping on John New, y'all stay sleeping on him 100%, bro, because there's some damn good footage.
Here's some extra
with a 12 personnel, bro. So him and what's my other boy, Fire Move over there, bro. Y'all don't sleep on them two tight ends 100% because I want to argue that like fucking John New is like the 1B. DK, even though he has grown into being a professional wide receiver and trying to learn the route tree and all that. But y'all see what John New just made everybody bump down in Miami last year. Everybody in Miami is gone. That bruh is glad that bruh is gone. 100%, bro. Oh my mama. He fucked up a lot of shit over there for them wide receivers in that wide receiver room over there. 100%, bro. And I think John New gonna do the same thing over here. That's why they wanted bruh in that trade.
We might see what they did with Arthur Smith and like the way he did it with Pitts and Jonnu back in the day, because Firemeat is still going to be around, so I don't think both of them are going to be able to be like top end.
Move around.
But see, my thing is like the only thing that I got to counter with that is just because like DK's not a true wide receiver one. You know, what I mean? Even though he's playing with a great deep ball quarterback and all that, and he gonna command 100 targets, but one of the main looks is definitely gonna be John New. 100%, in my opinion, is because of what he just did last year, and they wanted him in this trade. You got to think, Aaron played against him 2 times last year. 100%, he was in the same division, and he was seeing what Brett was doing. Hey,
think about this too.
Say if he was playing GM or not, or he was just a throw-in, but Miami did not want to pay him. You know what I mean? Because he wanted a contract extension, and we ain't heard that he got a contract extension from Pittsburgh. But yet, look, we seen the production last year, and when I seen the breakdown of what Aaron Rodgers likes to do out of the 12 personnel, 100%, bro. I'm still rocking with John New this year, bro.
Hey, look, here's some extra isms on top. Pause. John New, when he was drafted to the Titans, it was Arthur Smith under Matt LaFleur, pause, and he was a tight ends coach. And then when Matt LaFleur leaves, what's his name? Arthur Smith took over. But see, here's the thing. This now you had AJ Brown going into sophomore year. So John New kind of fell into to the woodworks, you know what I mean? But then, you know, life after that, he goes to New England. Life after that, he's with back with Arthur Smith in Atlanta, and they used him more so over than Kyle Pitts that year. So they consciously went out to get him, even though they have a fire who they just extended last year. You know what I mean? Johnny is technically on a 1-year deal, but they traded for him for that 1-year deal. Look at that.
PB and Waver says, I want Darnell Washington to break out so bad.
I mean, he's like
That's
the
one of my
most, he's
guys,
like one of the
bro.
best
Fuck
blocking
with
tight ends in the game.
That's one of
So
my guys.
like there's that. That was
Spencer
never
said
his bag.
he dropped Darnell and Daniel.
He'll
Spencer said
a couple touchdowns.
Spencer said Jonnu in the 5th round is way too high, so he gave Lee a C-.
You know
And
what?
same thing that
Plus.
Burrow in the 3rd was a little high as well, which is kind of true because he went over guys like Daniels, Hurts, came after.
Got his guy, huh?
Nah, I don't think that's too high. I mean,
yeah,
because,
I like him as
Jalen. I mean, we've seen the 14 rushing.
It was either Jalen or Burrow for me. I had Jalen, Burrow, and Jaden Daniels, but
Jaden, Jalen, and Burrow.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, those are the
I'm mad at that because I mean, you might have been able to get him pick somebody in the third, and you might have got him in the fourth. You might have been able to, because I wasn't worried about Joe Burrow right there. Once I seen, first of all, I didn't know it was a third round reversal. So my next pick after Tyreek was finna be Lamar Jackson. That's what I was finna do. But hey, like how Spencer said earlier in the chat, hey, I ain't mad at the third round reversal because I was able to get McLaurin and Jaden Daniels, but it ain't my turn. So I'll wait and tell y'all on my thoughts on that. But yeah.
Sweet.
So I ain't mad at Lito, bro. I ain't mad at
Spencer says Johnny could still be a top 12 tight end, but don't see him repeating last season. Arthur Smith offense caps his ceiling. Okay. Back to it real quick. All right, so to Spencer's team. At the 1-2, went Bijan, Mustard, Robinson, followed by Garrett Wilson. Hold on, I should have done already done the ketchup bottle. We got Mike Evans, Rice Baby, James Conner, Travion Henderson, Shakira, Jacoby Myers. My baloney has a middle name.
Yep, that's what it is.
First name, there it is. Then the Scatman and Purdy. So Spencer drafted most of the drops, just so you know.
Yes, I love it.
So he actually went Shakir.
A lot of those guys
He went Scatman. He went Shakira. And he went Bijan, which I can't find because I don't know my alphabet.
I can't find the bathroom.
Where the? That's so weird.
Talk like that.
Oh, there it is. I think it's out of order.
Oh, I couldn't find the bathroom. No.
So Bijan, Garrett Wilson, Mike Evans, Rashee Rice, James Conner, points. Travion Henderson in the 6th as his RB3. Shakira is a point getter. I like it. Jacoby Myers, that's like a wide receiver 1 out there floating around. Scattaboo as his like RB4 flyer. And then Purdy. I really like his team. I'm going to give him the another rare.
With B minus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Impressive.
Going B minus.
Yeah, I like Spencer team too, 100%. My thing is just like your team's so stacked.
It's an automatic game with the all nickname team.
Oh,
like your team's so stacked. It's like I'm such a big proponent on Bo that I would have loved to have Bo over Myers because you took Tupac, Khalil Shakir right there in the 7th round, but then Jacoby was a motherfucking like a luxury. But when Bo Nix got 3,700 yards in throwing and 450 yards on the ground and 4 TDs, and he was highly I ain't gonna say highly accurate, but he was in the red zone a lot last year. But not only throwing in the red zone, I can walk into the end zone in the red zone. You feel me? 100%. Easy rushing touchdowns. You know what I mean? So I would have loved to have Bo Nix over fucking Brock Purdy. I know you. I love for you to wait on that, but to let Bo Nix go over or to take Jacoby Myers.
Yeah, because I was gonna wait on Mayfield. I was gonna wait to see if somebody took Mayfield and then see if I could take Nix later. But at the same time, I wanted to lock down a QB. So I was hoping Bo Nix would have come back to me maybe in the 8th or 9th round. But then the team auto picked him anyway, so I don't know if that team would have auto picked Mayfield, and then I would have been able to get Mick.
That guy is banned for life.
I took Baker at the 7th. That would be a few picks before the Shakir. But anyway, it's neither here nor there.
I get scared of pieces connected to Josh Allen.
PV waiver says that Spencer killed us. Yeah, he did a pretty good job.
Yeah, B minus.
All right, let's get to our last team here. JD.
The fella.
Run through it. Go ahead and run through it, JD.
I got you. I went Jamar Chase,
What?
Tyreek Hill,
What?
McLaurin,
What?
Oh,
Jaden Daniels,
What?
Aaron Jones,
What?
DeAndre Swift,
What?
Travis Etienne,
What?
Njoku,
What?
Bigsby, and Coleman.
What? And we did have the old school McLaurin. We'll give him the hip hop ones.
Fire up the hip hop vampire.
Oh yeah, he didn't drop the tight end. Spencer didn't drop the tight end. B-. Did I already give him a B-?
Wait on tight end. Okay, I see you.
It was already a B-. Damn it. I had already given him a B.
Right. C+.
There you go. Got upgraded. C++.
He was coming with the tight end right around that corner.
Pause.
Oh my mama.
Only on the GWN.
Come on.
For life.
For life.
Oh man.
Yes.
All right. Chase, best player in fantasy. Tyreek still may have something, but I like the McLaurin there as well. So maybe he won't be super touchdown efficient, but I do like the resurgence with the new QB. So maybe it'll be somewhere in between. The yards will go, the yards will come up or stay around the same. The TDs might drop a little bit. Regardless, he's your third wide receiver. And then you paired him with Jaden Daniels, so you got the stack. Boom.
Stackito.
Yeah, and then waiting on RBs, then you go Aaron Jones. He's the number one there. DeAndre Swift. There's a lot of hype surrounding him right now. People are in that sleep zone with him, and so you're getting him there in the dead area. And then you locked up the entire Jacksonville.
What?
So you kind of handcuffed yourself there, and you're good as far as that goes. So despite having to wait on the RBs, you're still able to secure, 3 running backs regardless of what happens with the Jacksonville situation.
100%. And
Keon Coleman's a good flyer, a good name, a household name. That's like a post-hype sleeper because we wanted him to do well, and then kind of didn't happen, or kind of dropped off a little bit. Inconsistent. Or it's Josh Allen's fault.
Yeah.
And then Njoku's a really good tight end. If they can just continue to use him like a tight end and throw him the damn football, that'd be great.
This team needs a second tight end. Pause. For sure.
It's actually a good squad after I look at it and review it a little bit closer. So I like it. I'll give it it's in between a B- and a C+ for me. I do like that you also got Daniels in the 4th round. That helps when Burrow was taken there, and he still waited on the after the reversal, so that's cool.
Let's go. We're giving him a C.
Gang.
There it is. Gang. Boom. We did it.
100%.
Playmakers assemble.
Shout out to everybody that participated in this motherfucker, man.
F-.
F-.
Everybody who drafted. Thank you. That was good stuff.
Shout out to all y'all. We appreciate y'all rocking. NeonPeacockMerch.com.
Gang.
Man, get you that fresh El Drippo. You feel me? Get you some GWN shit for life.
For life.
Man, we got the $12. What's that $12 promo code?
Boom 12.
Let's go.
Boom. Shakalaka. Boom 12.
And we got 35% off the entirety of the site, not to mention $14 regular and classic tees and $16 extra soft B. Pause.
True. There you are. Thank you guys for rocking out with us. I kind of like this look. We should have done circles. Darn.
Right.
Anyway, yeah, when there's 4 of us, we can do circles. That looks pretty good. But thank you for participating. Those of you.
Fish bowls.
The single quarterback mock draft that we had tonight. Be on the lookout for the rest of the stuff that we do here on the GWN network, including the Wake Your Game Up mornings show.
Pick Your Poison coming soon.
Oh, yeah. Nice. That's good stuff. So we'll have guys in the same ADP range, and you'll be having to pick your poison, choose which one you'd rather have in that scenario. Pause. Yeah. Hang out with the Playmakers. Be on the lookout for, we'll have some, once the season really starts to swing into gear, we'll have some H-Town Huddle coming at you soon. But we do have some of the other stuff, the OJ and the Blood for Breakfast morning show as well, like bringing you the digital newspaper, that digital dope.
Look out for the Catman show, too.
Yeah, check. That's right. Catman show in the works.
Like, I want a show. I was like, yeah, let's go. You got one.
And baseball season's in full effect, so maybe we'll get a couple of these diamond cutters here and there.
Yeah, we'll be getting, because the playoffs will be starting soon.
There you go. So appreciate everybody
for get on Diamond Joe's back.
There's the Wake Your Game Up phone. Right. We did a trivia night last time, so we'll see when we have another one of those for you guys. But we'll also have some
very soon.
We'll have some Q&A segments, some Ask Us Anything segments. We can do some of those as well. And if you have any other show ideas for Playmakers on Thursday nights when we're rocking, drop them in the chats or let us know. That way we can see we can cook some stuff up. You know, we like to.
You are the people's pod.
That's right. That's right. Damn straight. So appreciate everybody rocking out with the GWN network. I'll play the promo for the website one last time. Make sure you guys do check that out over the next couple of days. Grab yourself some merch. If you want to get something customized, custom made, hit me up. Miles Peacock 24 on Instagram, Miles Peacock on Facebook. Drop stuff in the comments on any of these shows. I see, you know, I'm an admin, so I'll see when a comment's left, and you know, we can work on a design together. So yeah, let's do that. Appreciate everybody for rocking with us for the rest of the Playmakers, man. We out.
We make plays every day, yeah.